Hey, welcome back to Monday morning. I want to go over some things that I'm leaving behind in 2024. Then I want to go over some unpopular opinion and then some things that I am going or things that I'm doing. And then I want to share information on what's going to help moving forward in 2025. So the first thing we're gonna have to leave in 2025, 2024 is the African American. I can't stand it. I never liked being called African American. I'm understanding why, because I ain't connected to no African. I am American American, Indigenous American, born in this land, doing my genealogy, and on paper, I can guarantee you my parents have been here, my ancestors have been here hundreds of years. My genealogy is here. That's why I've never been connected to the word African. And now I'm understanding on why. So it's pretty much like a slur. So I'm gonna need people to never, ever call me African American ever again. It's insulting to our ancestors. And why we here, the people of color. Like, no. I don't like that. I never liked that. Don't call American blacks no people of color. If the of color others want to be called that, fine. Have at it. We don't want to leave that where it's at. While we here, we are gonna be real clear on who we are and take pride in our culture as American blacks. Okay. So when all these people that come over here and flying their flag, and if they can't say that they family have been here as long as my family, you are other. Okay. So you're not like us. So stop doing it. All this inclusive, letting everybody claim our culture and then tell us like we don't have a culture when your ancestors beat down our borders to get here for you to imitate us and then get on TV and try to say who and who can't be this or that. No, move around. We're not doing that. We gatekeeping what it means to be black American and leave other people out of it. You don't get to come here and tell us what it means to be us because you weren't born here. Your ancestors weren't born here. Your ancestors decided, oh, I don't want to fight my government. I want to take the easy way out. I want to jump and beat down America border and be over here for all of our milk and honey. No, thank you. You're here, whatever, but you're not us. So we just going to leave that there and we're gatekeeping what it means to be American black. The word narcissist, please let that go. Like, that's it. People still arguing over the election, feeling away about the election. It's done for. Let's move on. We too old to be following these TikTok trends, doing all this foolishness to like, no, stop. We need to stop that. And this celebrity worship, myself included. I am a big fan of certain artists, love them down to the ground. When they come to my town for a concert, even some artists, I fly to go see them. That's how much I'm a fan. But I'm gonna leave it there. Back in the 80s and 90s when I was growing up, you buy the B Street magazine, whatever popular magazine, and I literally used to have to write to the fan club. Like that was a thing. Like we need to get back to that. I literally saw this comedian, I can't remember who it was, and he did this joke. He was like, back in the day when you didn't like an artist, you had to go through so many steps. You had to wait till he came to your town, buy a ticket to his concert, make a sign to say I hate you, da 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 da, and then hold up the sign, dancing to the music, like that's just how it used to be. Like, let's move on. We don't take advice from celebrities who sat there and you rich, you famous, you got resources that we don't have. Don't give us advice about how you think we should vote, how we should eat, what products we should use. We're done with the celebrities. Like, we're done. We're going to support you with your concerts, buy your t-shirts, your CDs. Is that a thing? Download music, however we support. That's about it. Outside your personal life, like, no, we're done. The Dane shows gotta go. All that crap, we gotta go. The bro podcast gotta go. Don't nobody want to hear that. This is the biggest pet peeve when I was traveling. Everybody on their FaceTime without headphones. I ain't never, like, I didn't even know that was a like, what? I literally, I don't know if it's because I'm retired and I'm very in my own bubble, so I don't be out in just the public like that. But I'm at the airport and no matter, everybody walking around listening to their phones, talking on their FaceTime with no headphones. We gotta stop that. That is just horrible. Stop telling all your business on the internet. If you want to post something, post it, put it in your draft, think about it for 24 hours, and then release it. Otherwise, this is not making no sense. You giving people information to be in your business, to judge your life, to judge your choices, and it really don't be like that. Can we all go back to getting a journal, put pen and paper, and write down your feelings, and stop oversharing on the internet? That it just gotta go. We need to leave legacy media alone. The CNN, the MSNBC, the ABC, they have lied. It's time that we see all the lies that they said about the election. Why would you go back and believe what they're saying now? Learn how to make decisions on your own. Use your critical thinking skills and leave them people where they at. This is another one. Pronouns gotta go. I'm so done with that. I don't want to hear not one person say she, sure, them, they. Oh no, like that's got to end. Please. Um, there's a problem with keeping family secrets that don't need to be kept. Yeah, you need to blow up that set. Like, if somebody did something that hurt somebody, ain't no sense of acting like that you don't know what they did. And why we inviting other people to the family gatherings when you know what their history is. So yeah, we're done with that. Stop the online begging. Oh my God, all these people begging, oh my rent due, my car due, go fund me. Oh God, can we stop the online begging? It's really, really irritating. These people who decide to quit their job and think they're going to be an online influencer, please stop. Please stop. It's enough. It's enough. Let that end. These family YouTube channels that got the kids dancing in the stores. Just, oh my God, can we stop? Let your kids go outside and play. Get dirty, come inside smelling like outside, how we did in the 80s. Like, just do that. Black women, American black women, we got to stop this overly sexualizing. Like, we just got to stop that. We really got to stop that. We don't got to be twerking, shaking, doing all that on the internet. Like, we going to have to stop that. And this one, I don't even care if it hurt nobody's feelings because this is where I'm at in life. Okay, mud deer is walking into mud deer. And in that walking in there, I just gotta call a thing a thing. Black American women, stop going to these African brain shops. They don't like us. They talk about us. They speak in a native tongue while they in our head. And you got video after video of people talking about their bad experience. Why don't you watch a video, do a tutorial, learn how to do your hair, call Pumpkin Peaches, Lay, Nay, Tay. We all know somebody that been doing hair since been doing hair. Don't stop letting these people be playing in our face and giving our money to them. That's just, yeah, nah, no, no. Unpopular opinions. We're gonna go to this part. We're gonna have to bring back public shame. I don't mean like just straight bullying people, but some of these things people should be so ashamed to do online and do in public that it should be a level of shame. And people should know. We're going to have to start turning our nose up to bad behavior and calling a thing and letting people know, yeah, no, that doesn't work for us. Like, you're going to have to stop that. Y'all bad kids. Y'all disrespectful kids. Y'all kids who don't know how to act, who find teacher and staff at the school. We don't want to be bothered with your kids. If your kids get into a fight with a teacher or a staff, they need to be expelled. You learn how to teach them kids homeschool. We're done. We're done. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Like, we're done. This whole thing about giving out a black card, done. Nobody gets a black card. If your ancestors can't go 200 years back to where my ancestors came from on American soil, you get nothing. Move around. Go back to your people. Fly your flag and you figure that out. Nobody, stop saying that. I hate that. And the people who want to sit up there and do things that's against American blacks and you a part of us, my dear morning is charging you with treason. And the powers that be, we gonna step back and let the power that be handle you in your treasonous ways. That's just where we're at with things. Okay, and let's get on to biracial Americans. Okay, so if you got Becky for a mama, she needs to figure that out. Her and Tyrone need to figure that out. Black American women, we're not doing that no more. You figure out your kids' head, you decide to do it. Okay, fine, fine. You had your first biracial president. You got your own box on the census. You got a right to claim white, but they gatekeep. So now we're gatekeeping. Go on over there with that. Like, go on. Like, you don't get to claim to be black and then have a white mama or grandparent. Like, no, no, no. We're done with that. Do not have work friends. There's no such thing as a work wife or work husband. It's a setup. It's a setup. You go, make your money, pay your bills, move around. Don't socialize with them people if you don't have to, because it just don't work out for nobody. It's too many toxic people that's in your life that you need to let go. So guess what? Let it go. No is a complete sentence. That's where I'm at with it. These neck and face tattoos have got to stop. You do not want to be 50 years old with Nene, Shay Shay, Ray Ray, whoever tattooed on your neck and face tattoos. You old, people looking at you like you crazy, people thinking that you did a prison stint. We need to stop this. It's not a good look. It's not a good look young. It's not a good look old. You're never going to grow into, you're going to be able to tell somebody, oh, okay, I did this because whatever. Like, nobody want to hear that. Like, no, 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 no. We got to put down our devices. We got to go outside and in real life, enjoy life. Like, go to a park, go to a concert, go to the zoo, go to the mall, go where people at and socialize. These people online are not real. They're not. I'm going off my list to make sure I ain't missing nothing. We need to stop buying things thinking it's a flex. Like, that's just like you just buying stuff to post online for people to think, oh, okay, we doing it. Now we got to get into things that you probably should focus on in 2025. We got to learn better financial planning. We got to put into our savings, and have an emergency fund. Do all the things to do the things that the things. You can stop going out to eat all the time. Stop going through Starbucks. Like I go, but do it within reason. If you go to Starbucks or wherever place and say you spending $20 a week, times that by 52 weeks, then see how much money you can save and have in your savings just in case, your tire blow out and then you have a little, savings. And another way, if you got all these apps, like right now, I'm going through the thing where I'm going through I'm changing all my passwords and setting and everything. And I'm finding stuff I've been paying for the last 22 months. And I'm like, wait, what? That like if you ain't using in 30 days, cancel that subscription and let's just be done with that. Like it's just keeping you in debt. And them twos and fews will add up. If you stop doing that, take that $10, put it in your savings account, and then you just gonna keep saving. Like you could get a VCR. I don't know if they sell those stuff, but I still got my DVD player from the early 99s and the 2000s. Still got the DVDs that I used to watch with my kids was little. My baby 26 years old. I still got, she used to love and basketball. I got the same CD that I bought with the same DVD and me and my baby can watch all this stuff and go through memory lane. Monopoly, all the board games, dominoes, Uno, old fish, goldfish, whatever, old maid, all the things. That made memories. We need to get back to that. Twister, all that stuff. We're gonna have to teach our kids how to tell time on the clock. I didn't even know this was a thing until I knew it was a thing. When teenagers don't know how to tell time if it's not a digital clock, I didn't even know. When did we stop teaching our kids basics? Like I thought that this was something that was taught. Kids don't know nothing about Roman numerals. We're gonna have to start teaching our kids this. Kids don't know nothing about encyclopedia. This is sad. I didn't know this was a thing, but these are things that we're going to have to start making sure that our kids know. Teaching about financial literacy, how to save, like a budget. Teach budget. If you don't know, teach yourself. Get a Dave Ramsey book, something, and teach yourself. It's time. It's time to take responsibility and moving forward and put yourself and your children in a better financial situation. Our daughters don't know how to play double dutch. They don't know how to braid hair. We just need to go on that. And then I'm gonna finish these things up with some things that I actually do. I journal every day, in the morning, at night. I meditate every day. And what meditation look like can be different for other people. I personally have a yoga mat. Got one from Five Below for $5. Lay on my yoga mat, listen to some sound bath music, and I just sit there and be at one. Okay, I be at one, and that's what meditation looked like for me. I also am very into aromatherapy. So all of the essential oils, lavender is my favorite. I have it in sprays where I spray my pillow, different sprays that you can spray an aroma, a diffuser. Aromatherapy, just set yourself in a good environment. I have healing stones, bracelet, rings, all these things. Like this is stuff that really help me moving forward. And lastly, drink water. Get you a nice little cup with a nice little straw. Drink water. I got this different flavor like sour watermelon, green apple, and it's sugar free. I get it from like where I get it from? I get it from Home Goods. It'd be like $4 or $5 for a bottle of it. Add it to your water. I drink water all day. If you don't think you drink enough, drink another glass of water. I have tea in the morning, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and I have tea at night, the last thing I have before I go to bed. I got nighttime tea, daytime tea, different things. So this is the conclusion of 2024, leaving behind. See you on the other side of 2025. Bye.
Now shake, now bounce, now pop, now drop.